My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. After more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B wants to remind you to please never forget that Dr. B genuinely loves you and Dr. B genuinely cares about you. And I say this from the bottom of my heart, I swear to God. Today, Dr. B wants to tell you why there are so many millions of YouTube channels that are owned and operated by medical charlatans. I call these channels and their owners medical charlatans. This is a trademark name by Dr. B. Try to not copy this trade name that I have just copyrighted. Medical charlatans, medical quacks, medical scammers, medical hacks, medical disinformers, medical misinformers. 99% of them not by ignorance, but by intentions. These are extremely smart people. They are like the devil. They are extremely smart at spreading their misinformation and disinformation, not just on YouTube, but everywhere on every internet platform, right? They make a ton of money. They have millions of subscribers. You the people who subscribe and view, millions of viewers clicking on their videos, making them millions of dollars. Why is it that YouTube, Facebook, Google, Instagram, X, every freaking internet platform allows these medical charlatans to prosper? Well, it is the mighty dollar. They make millions of dollars for themselves, right? They call themselves medical influencers, right? And of course, they make billions of dollars for YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Right now, today, right? I went and I was brushing my teeth and I read the news and I see this news about Meta, right? Meta, this Facebook company owned by this billionaire, greedy, nasty billionaire Mark Zuckerberg, right? One of the most evil people on this planet, right? Mark Zuckerberg, who has billions of dollars and is growing his fortune by even more billions of dollars, and he has already bought an entire island in Hawaii, an entire freaking island. And the Hawaiian people are so stupid, they allow this greedy, nasty, dirty billionaire, super greedy, evil billionaire to keep buying more islands in Hawaii. That's how stupid these Hawaiian people are, right? And I saw the news about this Meta in 2024, just last year, right now, November 2025, made $16 billion from scam advertisements that are put on Meta by scammers, right? Scammers all around the world. Scammers who live in China, Nigeria, Africa, South America, Vietnam, Philippines. Millions of scammers go on Meta and post ads to scam you, to scam the American people, to click on them and sell you stuff, whereas they just sell you garbage, they divert your money, they just, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Advertisements that are run by scammers to steal your money, and guess what? They make $16 billion. Now, anybody who believes that Meta cannot stop this scam advertisement, cannot stop, they're incapable of it. He's a buffoon. They can easily do that. But the $16 billion, Mark Zuckerberg, the evil billionaire who owns this freaking corporation, doesn't care at all that Americans and Europeans everywhere all over the world are getting scammed by this scam advertisement on his Meta corporation. All he cares about is making more and more billions of dollars. And it's the same on YouTube, right? It's the same on Facebook. It's the same on X, Instagram. All these multi-billion-dollar corporations, all they care about is their billions and billions and billions and making more billions and billions and billions. You see, long time ago, the devil wrote somewhere. He wrote this. He said, the devil, the devil, he wrote, I tried an experiment. This is the devil speaking. I tried an experiment, and to a few human beings, I gave to each of them a mountain of gold. So the devil wrote that some years ago, many thousands of years ago, he gave to a few humans a mountain of gold. And he wrote, I wanted to find out what would these humans to whom I gave each a mountain of gold would do next after I gave them the mountain of gold. Guess what the devil found out? The devil found out that each and every one of these human beings to whom he gave a mountain of gold, right? They went and they looked for a second mountain of gold, right? So the devil found out this greed that is in the heart, in the brain of many humans, right? I mean, you see it. All 90% of these billionaires have greed written in their mind, greed written in their brain. The Google billionaires, or this YouTube channel where I'm posting my videos, belongs to these Google billionaires, right? Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who are trying to grow even more their billions. The Mark Zuckerberg billionaire, the Bill Gates billionaire, right? So this is how the devil found out that a huge proportion of humans, if you give them a mountain of gold, they're not going to be happy. They're going to look for a second mountain of gold, talking about the greed of these people. So this is why you see so many medical charlatans, medical quacks, medical hacks, medical misinformers, medical disinformers, having millions of channels on YouTube spreading constantly medical misinformation and medical disinformation. And as of November 2025, there are about 114 million active YouTube channels. A huge proportion of these 114 million channels belong to these medical charlatans, and I receive their suggestion. YouTube send me suggestions, right? Each time I go on YouTube, I get this suggestion by these to click on their videos. It is really disheartening. I have to throw my hat in the air if even one of my videos get more than 10 views. But guess what? These medical charlatans that Dr. B can recognize. After 30 seconds, I click on their video and I see the guy talking. Even the title, I can know. I see immediately from the title that the guy is a quack. that the guy is a medical charlatan. But guess what? They get millions of it's mind-boggling. I don't know what's behind it. Somebody will have to explain to me, why is it that these people have so many millions? There's many of them. You know, I try to click less and less because it pisses me off, because each time I click on one of them, I get 10 more suggestions from YouTube. This evil algorithm from YouTube sees that I'm clicking on this quack. I'm not clicking on this quack to listen to what he has to say. I'm clicking on to see how outrageous it is, right? So I try to stop, but it's hard to resist. But by the title, I can recognize very quickly that the guy is just a medical charlatan, right? I can recognize very quickly. And even after listening 30 seconds, my God, I get pissed. I turn off the stuff. But then I get 20 more of these charlatan channels as a suggestions, right? Dr. B has been in medicine and surgery for more than 30 years, right? I'm an expert in medicine, in surgery, in biology, biochemistry, in molecular biology, in medicine, pathology, therapy, pharmacology. I have so many advanced degrees. You can see my credentials down there, right? I can recognize a quack. I can recognize a medical charlatan. I can sniff the charlatan even before clicking on his freaking thumbnail, right? I can recognize very quickly. But it's disheartening. I'm not saying that badly. I'm not on YouTube for the money, the fame, the glory, right? I make a ton of money at our cardiovascular clinic, 5 minutes from my beautiful apartment here. Beautiful but simple 1-bedroom apartment in the beautiful but expensive city of Mountain View, California. I came on YouTube. I jumped on YouTube because of this, because I want to bring a voice of sanity, a voice of science, because it pisses me off when I see so much medical misinformation and disinformation. I want to bring you the science, the scientific truth in medicine. There's an endless amount of thirst for knowledge in medicine. People, they get to talk for only 5 minutes to their doctor because their doctor is in a rush. They get in and out like an assembly line. So they don't get enough information from their doctor. They don't have the time to ask questions to their doctor. So they go online for their medical misinformation, And of course the sharks are there waiting for these people who are looking for medical information. And of course they come and they they bite the guy, right? With their nasty medical disinformation, medical misinformation, all these medical charlatans who, of course, are allowed by Google. Google could easily hire Dr. B and put me the director of the board of medical misinformation and medical disinformation suppression. Right? Google could name me, right, director of the Department of Suppression of Medical Misinformation and Disinformation. But Google makes too much money, right? I don't know how much Google makes from all this medical disinformation and misinformation, but we know already, because it has been proven by leaked document, that Meta made in 1 year, 2024, $16 billion, right? So imagine how many $1 billion YouTube is making by allowing these medical charlatans to prosper and everything. Please help me understand, why is it that these people have millions of subscribers and millions of views when Dr. B, who is posting simple medical advice that is easy, that is not a lie, that is backed by my freaking knowledge for 30 years. I have to throw my hat in the air if I get more than 10 views. Thank God I'm not here for the money. Right? If I depended on my channel to make a living, my God, I would have to sleep under the bridge. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for humanity. I'm here for mankind. I'm here to bring you the knowledge, the truth, to help you to age gracefully. I mean, you know me. You know my channel. You know my videos. Just click watch and you will understand how easy it is to stay away from these quacks and how easy it is to age gracefully, right? But you stupid algorithm, AI algorithm, if you hear me, contact your masters, because I know you're the slave. You're the slave of Larry Page and the slave of that other freaking Sergey Brin. You're the slave. You're not a computer. You're not an artificial intelligence. This AI, this algorithm on YouTube, they call that the algorithm. You algorithm, I know you hear me, right? Because they say you analyze the voice of everybody and you analyze their videos and what they say, blah, 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 right? If you hear my freaking voice, and I'm sure you hear me, and if you have a shred of intelligence, you're not an intelligent being, you're just a freaking computer. But despite being a freaking computer, right, if you have any intelligence, send an email, send a message to your two masters, because you're a slave. You know freaking intelligence. This is intelligence, Dr. B, natural, God-given intelligence, super intelligence since I was in elementary school, right? This is natural intelligence. But if you have any shred of intelligence, send an email to your two masters that I just named and tell them to hire Dr. B as the head of the department of medical, of fight against medical disinformation and misinformation on YouTube. So Dr. B can use his 30 plus years knowledge of medicine and surgery to immediately eliminate all these quacks and all these medical charlatans. But as I said, I doubt that Larry Page and Sergey Brin are going to hire Dr. B, because they must be making billions of dollars like this other greedy, nasty, evil billionaire, Mark Zuckerberg. So I guess you're never going to send them an email, and even if you send them an email, they're not going to respond and hire me. Guys, I love you guys. Life is a beautiful journey for those of you who know how to stay healthy and stay away from diseases and follow Dr. B, who graduated more than 30 years ago and who promised that I will always, always love you, regardless of your ethnicity, your race, your religion, your political affiliation, whether you're freaking Democrat or freaking Republican or freaking an independent, whether you're a Jew, a Muslim, a Hinduist, a Buddhist, an atheist, a Christian. I don't give a catso. I don't give a catso also if you are a polysexual, asexual, heterosexual, bisexual, trisexual, quadrisexual, anisexual. I love you guys. I love you. I love you so much. I love humanity, I swear to God. And I also promised in my Hippocratic oath more than 30 years ago, when I graduated from medical school, that I will always put your interest, you, before me, right? It's just my promise. I'm never going to be a charlatan. I don't care about having millions of freaking subscribers and millions of freaking views. My honor, my dignity, my honesty are worth more than just millions of subscribers and millions of freaking views, right? Now, obviously, I'm begging for your help, your support, so that I can grow this channel. I need your help. But again, as I said, I don't depend on it. Even if I don't grow my channel, it's okay. I make a ton of money. I have a beautiful career. I have a beautiful life. But I'm here for you guys. So if you help me, we can help people. By growing this channel, I can reach more people, and we can fight these freaking mother effing medical charlatans. I'm just pissed each time. That's my mission, guys. That's the reason why I'm here. Guys, may God bless you and keep you to stay always healthy and successful. And also healthy and successful, hopefully, thanks to also Dr. B. Put your question, your comments, any katso you want to ask down there. I promise I will get back to you as soon as I have the time in my busy but beautiful, gorgeous, but simple and humble life. God bless you guys. Khop kun mak mak, khop kun na krap, sawati krap. Bye-bye.